Why wait for heaven? Yes, you heard it right. Why wait for heaven? Make it here, right now, in your beautiful life in this earth, right now, with your family, with your parents, with your friends, with this beautiful school. School with a different. I feel jealous of you guys. Honestly, this is the talk to welcome you, young girls and the boys of this world, of this universe. You are the future. And this is a futuristic school with a difference. Vedanta with IB. Have you ever heard about Vedanta? You ask your friends, people, parent, uncle. Very few people know about Vedanta. What is this thing of Vedanta? It's nothing else to show it to you that you have the power. Everything is within you. Only thing you have forgotten about it. You don't know about it. Our parents don't know about it. Our so-called spiritual gurus, the doctors, the pediatricians have forgotten about it. Why? Because of the strong influence of the Western Americanized education system has erased what the ancient rishis talked about it. Tell me for one thing, has anybody showed it to you? Has anybody proven to you? Has any talk in the YouTube or in the Instagram shows it to you that proven this is not heaven? Now, what comes into the play? You know what comes into the play? You often, young girls and the boys, you will find yourself all alone, lonely, sad, depressed, morose, nobody understands me, and the pressure of the work with the assigned time-bound target, the project, rigorous assessments will make you feel, I have to. You know why? Because apparently as you feel as if the whole world is coming from outside and putting the pressure on you, and I am all alone. I want you to know and understand very simple steps. You are never alone. Let's take an example. Think for a second. When you're very depressed, when you're alone, when you're having sleepless night, are you breathing? Obviously you're breathing, that's why you're alive. Can you see with your eyes and utilize all your 5 senses? Can you hear my talk? How do you hear my talk? You use your 5 senses, which feeds back with tiny electrical particles through the optic nerve, through the ear, etc., to the brain. The brain sends it to the mind, and mind gets illuminated with something called your consciousness, isn't it? You have to be conscious. If you're unconscious or in some condition where you're in deep sleep, or if I am in coma, the whole world vanishes for me and for you. You cannot hear me and see me if you're unconscious. So in other words, the consciousness. Now, this nature, this universe, it is a stupid thing, very ignorant thing to make it your enemy or the people around. The Vedanta with the IB is to what? Make sure, show it to you with 7 philosophy to make this learning a great fun. Supposing you're going to play cricket. Just imagine, you're playing a gully cricket with your 2 little team. It's your turn to bat. Whether you're a girl or a boy, aged or young, think for a second. Maybe you have never played cricket, but you know something about cricket, and you're going to bat. What would you dream of? What would you visualize? Wouldn't you love to score how much? Tell me how much? Century, isn't it? You would love to score more than a century. You would love to do it. You're dreaming of it. You're wishing. What stops you from wishing and dreaming? Nothing. Only your mind and the intellect. So what's your enemy in making this place, this earth right now, your family, this school, a heaven? Your mind and your intellect. My mind and my intellect and my memory makes my life miserable. Who is the enemy? Not me. Don't make this one an enemy. That is you, yourself. Whether you're a girl or a boy, youthful, vigorous, you are full of possibilities. What stops you is doubt, is worries, and past memory. I had remembered this, I remember I did not do too well. Don't let that bother you. Think for a second. When will you learn? When will you learn, young girls and boys, how to handle your mind? How to handle joy and the happiness? When will you learn? When you're 60, when you're 70, when you're 80, and lead this life right now through misery and hard work? This is what our parents and grandparents have done it. Because nobody guided me or our parent and grandparent to how. If we are very lucky, we may have had a great guru or a great mommy or a great daddy, and I have had a wonderful life. We were very lucky. But today, systematically, with great guidance, great mentors, great principal ma'am, come and sit with Shada ma'am, or with your heads of the program, Jaya ma'am, Pritisha ma'am, Ira ma'am, Vishwajit sir, or Sakshi ma'am. Come and sit with them. They will guide you. And I am always there. They just knock and open the door and walk in. Talk to me. There is nothing on this universe which can stop you from making this place a heaven, excepting for one. And you know what is that one? It's you. You is who? Your mind and your brain and your intellect. That is this one. Don't make this one become your enemy. This nature, this universe, and infinite potential of your mind and the brain is waiting to bring happiness, joy, and success. Create whatever you like to. Become a world-class player. Create great financial assets, great health, great relationship. Think for a second. If the going is tough, know it. When the sky is looking all dark, sunrise is just waiting on the other side. All you have to do, hold on. Your mind, your intellect has got tremendous potential. There is freedom. Follow 7 principles. Have fun. Have freedom. Have flexibility. All are F, by the way. Fun, freedom, flexible, fearless. Who is fearful? The one who thinks, I can't do it. Hey, hold up your thing and pull up your neck. Come and sit with me if you like. Your mind and intellect has got tremendous potential. Just think for a second. Who doesn't have suffering? Who doesn't have stress? Who doesn't have trouble? A little worm, isn't it? But the worm's brain and your brain is totally different. Hey, it has taken millions of years for yours and my brain to evolve. What ChatGPT and Bot Gemini? Your brain with the consciousness can defeat anything. Utilize the ChatGPT and the Bot Gemini. Sure, they're meant like an application, like a computer, like a mobile. Utilize it. But more powerful is your consciousness and your intellect and your mind. Mind has got 4 things. Ego. Identity, I am Robin Ghosh, I am a man, I'm a woman, whatever. Intellect, and that is the brain. Intellect is not intelligence. Come and sit with me, I'll explain to you in more detail. It is utilizing intelligence from the limited capacity of the brain. Then memory, and then feeling. This feeling is the one which makes you get worried and depressed and all that. Learn how to have absolute faith and fearless of you. So remember, fun, freedom, flexible, fearlessness, fighting skill. Just fight your way out with the strength of your mind. Your mind can do anything. It's just gifted. But you have to find that giftedness. Think for a second, a tiger cub. If it is given the right food, tiger cub will grow up to be a good tiger. Isn't it? Think for a second. If a human baby is given right food, will it become an excellent human being? Just the food? No. You have to give abundance of awareness, training, data, management, education, building great character. Human excellence has to be evolved. Evolution is the reason why Darwin talked about just a monkey falling off a tail does not become a human being. It becomes Homo sapiens, yes. But to become a great human being, you have to evolve. I am welcoming you to this school to evolve. Those 4 functions of the mind: intellect and memory. Unfortunately, most school educations, unlike this one, is dealing with education of the school colleges are only intellect and memory. Look at any factor, any education, any learning, any games, intellect and memory. But here, you learn, go ahead, is to, along with the intellect and memory, utilize not just the ego or not just the feeling, but power of the consciousness, which is your awareness. You know you're a girl or a boy. How? It's not the mind or the data given by parent or your own body features. It is the consciousness which makes you listen to me, hear me, learn things, and evolve yourself. Your consciousness has tremendous power. Now, how do you use it? Very simple, 3 steps. Number 1 is memory. Unfortunately, what we do, we use the memory to remember sad thing, bad thing, and feel terrible in my present. Present is the present from the nature, from God, from whatever you think of. Memory is past. Now, remember, even if it was a tough time, good thing, and smile at the present moment. Even if you have to act, understand that. Even if you have to act, remember good thing, feel good at this present, the past and the present. And now, in the trick, visualize future. Everything that you want in your life, whatever desires you have, just dream. Dream wild, dream big. You will say, why isn't everybody doing it? Do you know why? There are only 2 tricks in this to make it happen. 1, you have to live an ethical life. What is that live ethical life? Don't tell lies, even in a joke from this moment. And second, be kind to everybody. This is the ethical life. Remember that being kind and being ethical. And second is be honest and be pure. Purity brings in human excellence. And you know what happens? The nature bombards you with opportunity. And those dreams and the visions, they come into reality. Why? Because the nature works for you. Why? Because you're pure. You're honest. Even if you made 10 million sins in the past, just forget about it. Erase it with an eraser. Start right now. Sit with it. This is a very simple, it's not a trick. It's the ancient Vedanta's philosophy. All power is within you. Discover it. Uncover it. What does that mean? Imagine you got a beautiful gift, birthday gift. It's so nicely wrapped up, you don't want to open the gift. Hey, open it and know that the gift is within. That wrapper is this body and the mind and the intellect and the memory. What is the gift? Gift is that power which is within you. There is religion, there is spirituality. There is religion, there is Vedanta. What is Vedanta? Vedanta shows it to you. All power is within you, which is called spirituality. Spirituality. I welcome you. Come. Welcome back to the school and have a great, tremendous future ahead. Create whatever you like, whatever you dream and whatever you wish. Make yardsticks. Remember, Wright brothers who created the aircraft and the flying never could believe that they could fly. The world didn't believe. Their own father, Mr. Bishop Wright, didn't believe. But Wright brothers flew 2nd of December 1902. They flew. Why? Because they dreamt of it. They visualized it. Dream, visualize. Come and sit with us. Make your tremendous potential to come into life. Depression, sad time, tough time, time-bound activities will come. Remember, tough times don't last. They will go over. This too shall pass. It is the tough people who do, and tough people is who knows how to handle the mind and the brain. Come, welcome back, young girls and the boys, to the School with a Difference with IB, with Vedanta. Everybody's waiting for you. Welcome back. Love you.